Everybody get out your guitars.
Here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Intercot Insider Live, really live, on Facebook Live. How many lives can we get in? Maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
It's 5 of them at least right there. Broadcasting from Walt Disney World Resort. Specifically, I'm at the Yacht Club right now for the... Yeah, I know, seriously. For the Toy Story Land Media Preview, which happens ahead of the grand opening this Saturday, I guess it is, the 30th. So we thought we'd connect with you via Facebook Live tonight. This is kind of a new platform for us, and it allows you guys to actually see us for a change, which is...
And we're just
weird
figuring our way through this.
I know. Wait,
Mama says I have a face for radio.
Hey, look at this. Ooh, wait, I'm going to change it around.
Technology.
It's technology bringing us to you via the interwebs. I'm in low def. I just realized that, aren't I? You guys are nice and widescreen, and I'm like a square kind of thing.
We're dreaming in widescreen.
You all are. So anyway, been a really cool day here. Drove down, I guess, left at about, what was it? About 6 a.m. this morning, got in just before noon, checked in, made my way over to the parks and went for kind of my first tour of, what is that, more? Really? Seriously?
No, sorry, that was me.
My first tour.
Comments as they come in.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So sorry.
Yes. So I made my first tour of Toy Story Land. So just wanted to go through at least some of my first impressions of things, and also let you know that I did. Let's see, 2 interviews. One stand-up thing with the toy soldiers, the Green Army men, and also a ride on video. Look at that.
Justin's just going to hold up random stuff during this.
I know. It's like squirrel. I'm squirrel.
A novelty.
See, in the past, you guys would never see this stuff.
This stuff goes on all the time. But
it's always behind me, and I never actually put it on air. But I just looked behind me, and I was like, oh, what's that behind me? Oh, it's the Intercot bear.
Look at that gorgeous little shirt on the bear. That's awesome. But also did a ride-on video of Slinky Dog, which was very cool as well. So that'll be going up. In addition, all day today, we've been posting some cool things, and I did also post a video of me with holding the camera on the Slinky Dog ride. So been getting a lot of questions, like on what kind of roller coaster Slinky Dog is. So I think even Carolyn in the pre-show here, you were asking.
I had asked if like, what is it compared to? Is it more like the Barnstormer for little kids, or if it's, and you were saying it's more like Thunder Mountain, like it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so, I mean, when you think about Barnstormer is really, in the true sense, kind of a kid coaster. It's small, it's compact, it's short. And this is really full size. So it's a full size coaster. It runs a couple, probably 2.5, 3 minutes, something like that. I didn't time it, but I will. I think it's probably about 2.5 minutes, something like that. But it also has some neat elements to it. The lighting, especially at night, is really cool. And there is kind of a restart in the middle of the ride. So what I mean by that is you go through the first half of the ride, you pull into this section, and Slinky Dog kind of comes to a stop, and then it sort of rolls backwards, and he's like, hold on. And then, like, he's powering up to get up the next big hill, and sure enough, then you go up and over the hill.
So it's like a kid's version of the Rock and Roller Coaster launch, like not that fast.
Yeah, right. So actually, it has two, what do you call it? actual launches. So coming out of the station, you actually get going really quick, and it kind of catapults you into the ride itself. So you don't have a big launch hill to then go down and over. It just takes you up and takes you through the first kind of turn, which is a really sharp left turn where the car is kind of on its side and you're actually looking down. I kind of tried to catch that in the video that I shot and already put on line today. But that, and then, like I said, the relaunch. The relaunch, though, is a little weird because I expected it to come out with a lot of power out of that. And as it turns out, almost feels like you're not going to get over the hill. Now, maybe that's intentional, or it's just in the kind of in the spirit of it being a kid coaster and such. But I will say it's a fun ride.
When you said a kid coaster, is it actually definitely themed more towards? Well, they say family coaster, correct?
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, family coaster is a better word. Kid coaster would be Barnstormer. This would be a family coaster. It's definitely more intense than the Seven Dwarves, I think.
Okay.
And I think it's, again, somewhere in the Big Thunder Mountain range. I mean, when you think about it, Space Mountain only goes 23 miles an hour. So
yeah, you just think it's going faster because
right. Exactly. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at on that. It's a good ride, better at night, I will say.
Yeah, with all the lights. They've got a lot of neon, and it looks cool. Yeah. Like the land looks cool at nighttime. It reminds me of the lighting that you see around Cars Land.
Yeah.
Radiator Springs.
Yeah, and that is kind of the way it is. I mean, it's just like kind of all the parks are better at night. I think, wouldn't you agree, kind of?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. With
the Florida.
I don't know. Magic Kingdom, I like, first thing in the morning, at rope drop, I think it's, like when you first walk in, it's, everything. Because now with the changing of the lights and everything, how it, just changes colors at the castle, that kind of annoys me a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, just leave it one color,
Yeah, he's annoyed at the castle.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare
you, sir?
Put back the birthday cake. That's it, right?
Oh, goodness gracious! Yeah, exactly.
And it's
now with the other ride that's there, there's the what is the official name for the Whippet ride?
You know what's funny about that? I've had to look that up like 5 times today.
Isn't it aliens, saucers? Yeah, okay. Alien saucers.
Twirly alien saucers. That's the new name.
Yes.
What is it?
Twirly whirly alien saucers. Yep.
Where
it's
is my
here, folks?
It's the same ride as Mater's thing.
I'm like looking for my official media guide. I think it's on the other side of the room, of course. Nowhere.
Went to an official event. It's the Twirly Whirly Alien.
No, I mean, did I
all right, we all have a computer in front of us.
I know. Could somebody be at least a little bit helpful there?
Watching this that probably knows.
Or something. That would be so great if we could just go ahead and do that. That would be
Toy Story Land.
Not helping. Not helping. Any
Alien Saucer Ride Disney is called Alien Swirling Saucers.
Is it Swirling Saucers?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Yes. So what were you?
Whirly Whirly's not that far off.
It's really not, I guess. So what were you asking then?
So that I'm feeling
Alien Swirling Saucers.
I feel like that is like the Mater's Twirly Whirly.
Twirly Whirly, not
Junkyard Jamboree.
Okay.
Yes.
So according to what I've heard, it's the same ride. So, and quite frankly, it is akin to most any kind of Whippet style ride that you've been on. So your car basically goes through about, I don't know, like 3 different circles, and they intersect and they swap in and out. Whatever. I mean, you can see the video on our timeline from today.
We have a couple questions about it.
Okay.
Jeremy Shearhouse wants to know: are lights better in Toy Story than Radiator
Yes.
Springs?
Let me do this. There, look at that. The
Ooh,
question is up on the
Jeremy,
screen.
welcome to the podcast.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. I got to put this up.
Whip it good.
Oh, I
Thank you.
said that.
And I would
don't know if
also
you
like
heard
to
me.
say Patty Stark says it is forever and ever will be the twirly whirly.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back to
Whirly,
Jeremy. So Jeremy asked, are the lights better in Toy Story than Radiator Springs? I was there and leaving right after sunset, so I didn't get quite the full effect of darkness there, but I still think Radiator Springs is more impressive,
Okay.
bottom line. I mean, Radiator Springs with all the neon and being a neon guy that I am, and neon's hard to beat for that kind of look. So, I would give the edge definitely to Radiator Springs. And this is a smaller land. I mean, this is something like scale-wise.
Liberty Square.
But no, not quite. But I mean, you think about it. You have one coaster, right? You've got the twirly whirly swirly saucers, the whip it.
Thank you.
And you've got a quick serve, the Woody's lunchbox, right?
How big is that place?
The lunchbox?
Yeah.
About the size of a lunchbox. It's not very big. It's kind of a walk-up sort of window. Windows. And also then you've got, of course, Toy Story Mania, which you've got now the back entrance to.
And does that mean that the front the front entrance is like totally closed now? You don't go in that way ever again?
That is funny. Somebody actually asked that, and I did not go down that way, but I will promise to do that tomorrow and see. But I would assume so. I don't know. You might it's kind of like built like a warehouse, so I wonder if you'll be able to see into it, but just not be able to go in that way, or how they're going to handle it.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because if you had two entrances, that's going to make for a weird merge point at some point.
No, I just can't see it doing that, but and I can't see them wanting the traffic on that side, then instead of the around the backside. So
is there only the one way in and out?
Right now, yes. So somebody else asked that online today when I was doing my live walkthrough. By the way, for all of you that are also interested, I did a live walkthrough, and I'm sorry that I confused everybody by starting in the middle of it and kind of working my way around the land. But and I kind of finished where I started, so hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like the part where you see Woody, there's a big tall Woody. That's the actual start.
Like right when you were there, it started talking. Well, not to you, but talking, in general. That was actually very cute the way it was. So,
yeah, no, I mean it's arranged pretty well. And to answer the question on where, the entrances are going to be. Again, the one is over right now near where Walt Disney Theater is, and obviously right near where Toy Story is. There's kind of that gap.
Okay, you kept saying in that live video, Walt Disney Theater. Is that One Man's Dream?
That one.
Okay.
Yeah, which has right now, I think The Incredibles 2 is there, and they still have the Imagineering stuff.
If I'm walking from where the Little Mermaid show it, and then I keep going, and then One Man's Dream is on the right.
On the right, and then immediately after that, right? Yeah, there. Remember, like you take that. In the right there, and then if you were to go straight, you'd run into the old entrance to.
What used to be there? Where the entrance is? Is that where that Jack Sparrow thing was?
Right.
What did they just plow down that whole building, and now it's an entrance?
I wouldn't doubt it. It's quite possible that they could have done that. So I don't know for sure, but that's exactly where it is. The other thing is on the backside of the land. You could see pretty well into the Star Wars.
Star Wars?
And it appears that there's going to be an entrance that goes from the backside of Toy Story Land into the Star Wars. I'm not sure how.
Oh my gosh!
How we're going to bridge that gap?
Have action figures,
right?
Star Wars action figures down at that end of Toy Story.
Where's my dinger? Intercod Consulting.
Bing, bing, bing,
bing, bing, bing. Yeah,
exactly. This just in.
This just in. Yeah, no, I could. That would be fantastic.
That would be cool, like a little playset thing.
Right.
Awesome. That's
So, yeah, it looks like there's going to be an entrance back there. I would assume there, as a way of getting between the two areas. But the question is how they'll bridge the gap between the two, because it's a little weird going from that land to the other land.
Well, the other way is weird too. You're going from like a street, like New York Street or whatever it's called. Now.
Yeah, but they leave enough room kind of now where it is sort of, you kind of ease into it and then you kind of sort of go around a corner, and so it works. But yeah, I'm not sure. I have no idea. But we'll see. We'll see from there. But it was definitely cool as far as that goes. And, the details are interesting. When you start stepping into it, you realize that the whole thing is done to the scale of you being the size of one of the plastic army men.
Nice.
So, when you're stepping into the footprints, there's footprints from Andy in the concrete. You can see how huge Andy would be in comparison, and they've got pencils that the lights are strung on, and so it's pretty cool.
That bench you took a picture of was really cool.
The popsicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from what people were saying, that was out in Bugs Land or something?
Yeah. They had stuff just like that in Bugs Land, but it's still cute.
Yeah. The little things for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, speaking of little things, I got to show you guys. So, been out all day, came back to the room, and I'll post a picture of this on our Facebook page and Instagram and Twitters and all those. I don't know. But I came back, and we'll do some show and tell here. And can you guys see this?
Ooh. Nice.
So I got Andy's toy box, which is cool. So inside of this, let me tell you, Disney went all out. This is a Slinky Dog, the Dash and Dodge Power Boost set.
Oh, I saw someone playing with that earlier today. That's what it is. It's like you're on the roller coaster and you shoot like a little dinky car version of the Slinky Dog through it. That's cool.
Featuring spinning flames and launching vehicle action.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's very tough to do this, but yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
Very cool. So on top of that, let's see what else I got.
John
I got a pair,
all the stuff.
Pair of LGM socks.
Ooh.
Ah. Right. Let me turn. Where's Jeremy's comment? I want to turn it off here. It's been up there too long. All right, hide it. There we go. And let's see. It's got some. What does this say? Pop.
Funko.
Army Man.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
Green Army Man Funko.
It's a Pop Funko, yeah.
Funko. Okay, got that. All right. I should have brought all this stuff
That's
a little
collector
bit closer.
right there.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. Let's see the Buzz Lightyear bubble blower.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been around forever.
I like it.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Free.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for any of this stuff, I tell you. Got the
They're giving us
those look cool.
models. Now, do those move? Somebody was saying that they.
Yeah, so I can't show you here. I don't have any way, but you like back it up. It's one of those toys.
Oh, the wind up, back it up, and then it goes.
Nice.
Cool.
Back up and it goes. So other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. But...
Jeremy says he felt like he'd become a part of the group for a few minutes with his comment. Welcome to the podcast, Jeremy.
Thanks, Jeremy.
And yes, the socks are cute, Marianne.
Okay.
Is that a headband? Slinky Dog headband?
What?
Is that a Slinky Dog headband?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. John, you have something on your head.
Oh, yeah, no, so...
it is a headband. Oh, okay.
That is cute.
It's very cute. Not exactly for me, but maybe my wife will wear it.
I've
got
a run.
Got a new mic thing for my
Nice.
studio mic at home. Got a USB drive that is a block. It actually, I don't know if I can do this. There we go. Pulls out of the center of it, which is kind of cool.
Is it loaded with
This
any?
is fun. We've never get to do show and tell. Like
Yes.
on the real podcast.
This is
I'm
cool.
actually doing.
We do this before and after the show.
I know.
Is the
Maybe,
USB loaded with anything, or is it just a USB?
it's.
You have to check.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Is that
I got
a scarf?
that.
You're so metropolitan now with your scarf.
It's a scarf or a sweat rag or something.
Oh, is that a
or-
cooling towel?
We're like Rocky.
It is.
Or no, Rambo, I mean.
It's polyester dye sublimated kind of material
No, I
stuff.
thought it was a cooling towel.
No, I got one of those somewhere here, but I don't know where.
It's
And then
Italian polyester.
I don't know. These are like little bags, like baby-sized bags. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with those.
Put
So
your
if
toys
anyone
in them.
Oh, a
anyone
lunch
has
bag.
any thoughts, I've got a couple of them here.
I'd use that as a lunch bag.
So okay, well, all right. There you go. That, some pop sockets and there we go.
What are
look at
those?
that.
Whoa.
You don't know what pop sockets are?
No.
Oh, I'll demonstrate. Here's
Really?
your cell phone. Okay.
Right, here we go. It's coming.
Now watch the back of my phone.
Oh, okay. That's what those things are called? Oh, I had no idea.
Oh, now you don't drop your phone when you texting. See?
Pop
Safety.
sockets.
Mine is not a pop socket. Mine was bought at the Webster Flea Market in Florida for like 5 of them for $2.
Nice.
And I've had to hot glue it back together several times.
Now, do those messages pop up on the live video?
I actually choose which ones to put up.
No, but they are popping up on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is all new, by the way, folks. So
Oh yeah, it does.
we've never done video before, so we're amused. See, look, I mean, wait, hold on. Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
Changing where we are.
I know, it's
It's like the
fascinating.
Brady Bunch.
I know. So anyway, I can imagine if I was flying in. Holy moly! I'm not sure what I would
Moms
do.
would be tired.
Webster is awesome. Yes, that is the Monday flea market. Jeremy,
What?
you're like the only other human on earth that knows that place.
What are we talking about? Webster.
The comments.
Webster is
No, I
this
know that. What?
rinky-dink little town, and the flea market every Monday is like you could spend hours there. I love
Awesome.
that place.
Sweet. And by the way, I just wanted a big shout out to this guy, Jimmy.
Jimmy Horn.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. Jimmy gave me the heads up on this platform that allows us to.
Oh,
It's
Keep things
working.
Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy.
nice.
Awesome. Yeah, check
We're
out
figuring it out.
Jimmy's podcast over there. He does this on a regular basis, has been as well. So, but yeah. So trying to think of some of the other cool stuff just before we shut it down for the night. I got some other pins and things like that. Other interesting stories. So I was telling Carolyn, sometimes the weirdest stuff happens down here. So first thing in the morning, I lose my sunglasses. All right, and I'm like, and I think you all know, like, sunglasses are essential in Florida, and if you don't have them, it stinks. So I'm walking around all day today without sunglasses. Couldn't find them. Thought I left them in the media area this morning, and nobody knew where they were. I came back, looked at my car, didn't know where they were. There's nothing. Whole day I'm worried about my sunglasses. I finally go on Amazon, use my Prime pick of the day to go ahead and order them. And then I get back tonight. I'm getting a bottle of water just before coming up to do this at like 10 o'clock at night, and somebody stops me and says, "Hey, you look familiar." It's like, all right. Her name was Valerie, by the way, Valerie Marino. Valerie says, where are you from? What's your affiliation? I was like, Intercot. She's like, oh, okay. That's why I should know who you are. I'm like, all right, cool. That's awesome. She's apparently does some freelance work for Condé Nast and some other people. Anyway, we start talking for about 10 minutes, as I often do. I talk way too much. I'll talk to anybody. So come up and talk to me if you ever see me in the parks. I know. I'll talk. I'm a talker. I'm guilty. Thanks, Carolyn.
No problem.
And so after about 10 minutes of talking, I was like, oh, yeah, gosh, it was so crowded. She's like, yeah, it was really crowded. I said, yeah, so crowded. I sat down on the floor and I lost my sunglasses this morning. She goes, Ray-Bans? I'm like, yeah. She's like, kind of grayish, like sort of not the normal, not Wayfarer, but sort of like, yeah. She's like, oh, yeah, I picked them up off the bus seat this morning and they should be outside. Like, are you kidding me? Like it's kind of like one of those, when you go to Disney World and you be walking down Main Street and somebody that lives down the street from you is just there and you had no idea and you just happened to run into it. I mean, it was seriously, what are the chances?
Like, think of the things that had to line up. That means that you had to be on that bus, that she then was on the next bus that found it. Right. And then all of your daily things and decisions you made throughout the day wound up that you both were in the store at the same
time, and then
in front of the same water cooler.
Right, and she decided to talk to me.
And that you just happened to say, oh, yeah, I lost my sunglasses anyway. And she's like, huh? That's crazy.
Isn't it crazy, though? I mean, seriously, what do they call that?
Serendipity. That's right.
I love that.
That's a coinky dink.
Wait, I got to put this on here because I love this. Look.
There you go. Kajunking.
There you go. Look at that.
Kajunking.
He has a shirt and a hat. He's one of us.
I know. Is that awesome? There you go.
I have a shirt and a hat.
I probably, I pulled out this one out of the closet today. I haven't worn this one in a while.
That light blue one you were wearing earlier today, is that still available? I want to buy one of those.
I will. We might have to find a different brand, but okay, I can get. Yeah, I definitely can.
I gotta get that by November.
So, everyone just randomly shout out if you want stuff. Just let me know and I'll try.
We're like Cajun King, Cajun King. Gotcha. Cajun King.
So yeah. Anyway, I just again serendipity, craziness. I tell you.
Now, did you cancel your order on Amazon Prime?
Not yet.
So you're now going to have 2 pairs of sunglasses. President.
Yeah. So there's that, but yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm just happy. I got my sunglasses back, so this is a good thing.
So now you're there all day tomorrow, and what's going on there? Like, what different is happening?
At least from what I understand, and I mean, I'll try and stream it, but I'm not sure how well it'll work. There's a dedication of the new land tomorrow, so that is pretty much it, I think. Like, there was a dinner tonight, and then they have the dedication of the land, and then you get to kind of spend the day doing stuff.
It's still not the general public, just you invited people.
Right, not until Saturday. So I think after, Saturday's the grand opening, and there were a lot of people that were curious about it, that's for sure, that wanted to get in, but, Saturday's
the little neck thing.
Saturday is the day. So yeah, definitely you want to, if you're heading down here and you want to check it out, you should stop by then. So
nice.
Anything else you guys are curious about, or no? Nothing.
So you said you didn't get a chance to try Woody's lunchbox, but hopefully tomorrow.
No, that I don't know if it's going to be open tomorrow. I hope so. That was the one thing that I was a little bit disappointed on. I don't know if any of the food that I had tonight is stuff that they're actually going to be serving there. I almost forgot. I had a handwich.
Okay.
This just then. The handwich is back.
And how was it?
How many years back did we talk about the handwich?
When
that was Radiator Springs, right?
Yeah, when Radiator Springs was first opening, we talked about the handwich. Disney's handwich, TM, trademarked, copyrighted. So today actually had that. They call it a cone sandwich now. I don't know why they are not using the trademark name of handwich. So.
Oh, we got more comments. Michelle, okay. Yes, he is at the yacht club.
Yes, I am at the yacht club. I would show you, but my windows are now all fogged up. I got the pool right outside and stuff like that. So
Patty
yes.
still
And
wants
where
a
was-
hot bear.
And where was the dinner?
It was in the land itself.
What did you have besides the sandwich? Like
We
was
had 2 sandwiches.
like what was in the sandwich?
Buffalo chicken on top of mac and cheese was in the one, which was really good. And then the other one had a like smoked peppered bacon or something on top of mac and cheese. So it was kind of a mac and cheese thing.
Hold on. What is the outside wrap of the sandwich?
I'm sorry, what was that word? Outside?
Ooh, sorry.
I'm sorry, I'll speak American. What was on the outside? Out.
It's
wrap.
It's doughy goodness.
Is it like a pita or like a naan bread? And then they just dumped a bunch of Kraft Dinner in the middle and threw some bacon on top.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, what's
So
better
when
than
you're
Kraft
like-
dinner?
It's cone shape, is it not? This way? Yes. So if
Double
you're
fisted
Sorry, I'm
sandwich.
just laughing at
Oh,
the
that's
comments.
hysterical.
There's a whole other show going on in the comments.
if you're eating a
yes.
cone-shaped thing full of macaroni, I feel like you're going to bite into it, and then Kraft Dinner. What do you
There
call
was a little
Kraft
bit,
Dinner
but
in America?
the bread was almost
Kraft
like
cheese and macaroni. It's going to
Right.
come spilling out.
Oops.
We call it Kraft Dinner in Canada.
I know, I love that. Just that's the Bare Naked Ladies sing about that,
That's
right?
right. You have expensive
They
Dijon
had, if
ketchup.
you had $1 million, yeah, in Kraft Dinner. Too many pop references. So yeah, no, it's just kind of it's
Crap.
doughy. It's doughy, but it's not especially soft. So it's got a little bit of a bite to it, and it's not like naan bread or pita either. So I don't know how to tell you. I hope that they have it.
The Kraft, not crap, Patty. Kraft Dinner didn't come spilling out like you're able to contain the macaroni in the conifer shape. We have video now. I can do this.
Right, I know in the conical.
This video
In the
is going to get us in a lot of trouble. Thank God Ian is not here.
Macaroni.
Yeah, but Ian. Yeah, no. So but it that's what it is. It's a cone, and they had a paper wrapping around the outside, and the Kraft Dinner in there, and then they put the stuff on the top. So yeah, it's the Italian in me. This is what happens. You don't see this.
There's a lot of this. We're like,
there's
hey,
a lot
we're
of
from
hand
New York. We're
gestures and
just
stuff like that.
Oh.
And you were gonna ask something.
I was
Carol.
going to say, we talked
Okay.
about this on the podcast not too long ago, but
Okay.
the Disney Play, I don't even know what this app is called
the
now.
new
'cause I've
app.
got it on- Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? It's live?
They have like a testing version. It's coming out officially on the 30th, but it's neat. It runs off of a map similar to my Disney experience, and you can go all around the park. If you go into certain attractions, it like follows your GPS and it knows that you went in that attraction, and then you get like a little achievement unlocked when you've completed an attraction. There's a bunch of trivia, and it knows like, oh, you're in this lineup right now. Let's do trivia all about Tomorrowland stuff or whatever.
The ride you're riding or the area you're at or whatever. Yeah.
And it's cute. Like the little map keeps moving. I don't know if you can see it. Like out of Rapunzel's tower, her hair will come flying out every now and then. It's just a cute little game app thing. So anyway, it's supposed to just be like a very limited version of it right now, but then in a couple days it's gonna be the full version. So we'll see.
Live for everyone.
This is the thing I wanted to say though. Every so often there's like a little musical note on the screen. You click
Two-finger
on
point,
it.
please,
So
next time.
here's a little musical note I clicked on in front of the castle. It brings up Apple Music to buy the Disney park.
No! DMod!
Yep.
Did they just do DMod? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I can buy the music for Happily Ever After or anything else around the castle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hold on.
consulting.
Let me let me hide this. Hold on. Wait. Let me go ahead. Keep talking amongst yourself.
Okay, so it's called Play Disney. That's the name of the app. It's free to download.
For now.
And look for the little musical symbols. Like wherever you are, there is in every land. Yeah, I'm just checking right now. In every land, you can buy music. Fantasyland music.
There we go. That's better.
Some of it is music from like the movies too, but you can get the "It's a Small World" song.
You know, I'd like to say it's a coincidence, but this has happened a little too often for
Just saying, we have good ideas in this gang. Jimmy Horn says music only available on iOS devices for right now.
See, Carrie Rampey said it right there. Boom. Stolen from Intercom Consulting.
Interact Consulting.
Yeah, I know. It's
that's our.
I know that's autocorrect. We got what you were trying to say there. But no, we if you go look back, we got to look and see how many years ago it was we talked about that. That we talked about like a Shazam.
Was Shazam.
Yeah. But I mean, come on.
Okay, that's on the horizon. That's version 2.
Yeah, so this, I'm sure, at some point will include the Shazam for Disney songs. Like, you hear something in area music, and it's like, what is that?
Yeah. I know. I just found on YouTube recently a whole long version of the test track music, so I've been jamming to that on my ride to work every morning.
Now, look, the peeps are supporting us.
Yes.
Marianne said that. See, people remember that. We talked about this. I'm not crazy. I swear.
Anyway, it's a cool app. It's free. May as well try it out on my next trip while I'm down there and see what happens when apparently too in some of the queues, like they're talking about it being in like, oh, something's happening on my phone, kind of like Kim Possible.
Right.
Or, the Perry the
notifies you or something, so it runs in the background.
What was the name of the app again, Carolyn?
Play Disney.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it popped up earlier when I went into my Disney experience.
This is what it looks like.
But it's not showing.
Look for that logo.
Right.
That's what you want.
Yeah, it was new. I think.
You log into it using your same login that you would use on My Disney Experience, so you're already signed up.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, speaking of which,
no, I am not related to Martin Short. Although I have a friend who has a cottage next door to him up in Muskoka, Ontario.
Okay. Yeah, no. Jeremy's wanting Pal Mickey, a modern day version of Disney Pal.
Stuff that knows where you are and something fun happens. Yeah.
Right. I loved Pal Mickey. I think that's an idea that needs to come back again. My kids.
Didn't they have little pins and stuff that would do weird things?
Yeah, the light up pins where you would get to a certain spot and they would start buzzing and I still have those too.
Oh, neat.
If anybody wants to buy them, I've got
souvenir.
I can be bought. So, the other thing that I forgot to mention that we did get here, where it is, can you see?
A Slinky Dog Magic Band.
Yep. Grand opening. It says grand opening 2018 Magic Band. So available for the highest bidder.
You still have the Pandora one?
The Disney store used to have.
I do. I do, actually.
Just the other day, the Disney store had like free shipping or something on all their Magic Bands. Go and see if it's still available. Add to your collection.
Exactly. It's awesome. So, and Jimmy apparently still has a Pal Mickey somewhere. So
6 degrees of Martin Short.
You got to give me a chance to bring these things up on the screen.
Sorry.
Good night, Jeremy. It was nice having you here. He's got to get his beauty rest. So, anything else you guys are curious about, or I don't. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I've got a ton of things to post. I'm really behind. My original little Disney disc that they gave me with all my interviews and stuff, 2 out of my 4 things were corrupted, so I had to go back and actually get them rerun. So the videos and interviews may not go up until tomorrow morning. So
that's okay.
It's been a long day.
No, I am not related to Celine Dion. Any other Canadians you want? I'm related to Laura Secord. Look her up. She's a very big.
I don't even know who that is. Should I know who that is?
All right, quick history lesson. War of 1812, Canada versus the U.S. The U.S. troops break into my great Aunt Laura's house. She overhears their plan for the war, and so she sneaks out of the house and walks for a few days and tells the Canadian Armed Forces that, like, this is what the Americans are planning on doing, and she stopped you guys from doing some bad stuff up here. So she's like a big war hero up here. She's my great aunt.
That's a lot of greats.
It's 5
Where's
great.
the cricket sound?
No, not Shania Twain.
No?
We have. I would like to be related to Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds or any of those hunky.
Or any of the
Canadians.
Ryans.
Any of the Ryans are good.
Any of the Ryans. Anyway, awesome. All right. Well, I'm fresh out. My brain is fried. It's been a long day, but a fun day. So what did somebody say? Today posted. I think it was Robert. I wish I had your job.
Oh, okay. One more question.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. There we go. Yep.
Will the fast passes? They're probably all gone. I would think by now.
Yeah, I think there were people talking today about things, and they already had fast passes. And to answer Carrie the question, will she be able to watch this show here from beginning to end after it ends? As far as I know, yes, it appears in the timeline just like any other video, so it will stay there.
We hope
for you to be able to watch. Yeah, actually, the thought is we really want to do this a little more often with video so that you guys can actually see us. We can do show and tell because we end up doing it anyway, even if you can't see it half the time. It's just stupid.
That's why a lot of times you hear, yes, this is an audio podcast, not a video.
I know, but now we have to stop with our
Yeah, I know. No,
that happens a lot.
Exactly. Plus, the only bad thing about this is we can only have 4 people on at most at once, and sometimes on our podcasts we have 6 or something, and I got to check the audio to see whether this exports well to an audio podcast. But for those times where we do only have 4 people, maybe we do this or we do a pre-show in this. So
thank you for taking this on a test run with us. Did you guys enjoy it? Could you hear us all okay? And
things sound good. Did it look okay? So. Blah blah blah. Let us know in the timeline.
Don't ask them if it looks okay.
I know. I watched
that could get ugly.
I'm sitting outside in the dark, so you can't see me.
Yeah, we might want to stage the video a little bit better.
Yes, we will have a nicer setup for next time.
Yeah. And it won't be 11 o'clock at night when we're
Jimmy told me we could even do green screen.
Ooh.
I could be on the beach.
Right, exactly. We could be very professional.
On the surface of the moon. Perfect.
So there you go. There's some
nice.
Good. A-OK. Love it. Great. Okay,
yep.
Well, then at least some people enjoyed this.
Yep. It's excellent. So, wow. Good. Yeah, and some new names, too, which is actually kind of good.
So if you aren't following us on Facebook.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, first of all, look, we've been on online a long time. See that little 20 up in the corner? I can't get. How do I point? Is it this corner?
One of these corners.
There, that way. Okay, 20. We've actually been online for 20 years, folks, and we've actually been doing a audio podcast for 8 or 9 years now, something like that. So there's a lot of fun stuff to go back and listen to. But if you haven't done that, check it out. Subscribe to our podcast. Also, check out our other social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And the biggest thing is, I know this is long forgotten in the days of Facebook. We have a discussion board at intercot.com/ I think it's discussion, isn't it?
Yes.
/board.
Yeah.
Can't remember. It changed at one point
Well,
over
if
the
you go
years.
to intercot.com, you can find
And
it.
click on discussion. Yeah, and we have a
place to go when you have questions like, hey, will I be able to use my pass for this, that, and the other? Or how do you think, what's the best way of me? If you just post that on Facebook, like, is your buddy from work really going to know the answer to that? Probably not.
no.
But the people on Intercot know.
And I realize there is some of the discussion in the world that is definitely going on Facebook. But you know what? The cool thing about this is that there is a community that's been online. There's probably 20 years worth of answers right there at intercot.com/discussion. And there are a lot of really friendly people. Okay, none of the shenanigans or the tomfoolery or the hijinks that go
this
on.
is strict and serious.
We are all about Disney. No, I mean, we're all about having fun. So a lot of our best friends, I got to say, I mean, my best friends, at least, I've met over the years through Walt Disney, Intercot's boards and through coming to Walt Disney World. So,
and I say it all the time. It's, if you're a Disney geek like the rest of us, it's so nice to, when you say it to somebody at work or something, they're like, oh, you're going to Disney again? Why are you going there? You could say that on Intercot, and people are like, yeah, that's totally fine. Like, everybody just gets it, and you don't have to feel like the weirdo in the room.
Totally makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's just, that's what I do, and I listen to the Spaceship Earth soundtrack on my way to work every morning. And that's
and finally, just a little plug, a little heads up, is that we are doing a Run ICOT event coming up. Gosh, when is it? October?
November.
Sorry.
Around your birthday.
Over my birthday. God, I'm old. It's true. I can't even remember. It's over my birthday. So which one is it? Wine and Dine. Yeah. Yep. So if you're in the area and you want to get together with a bunch of kooky nuts like us, we will be here, and we would love to have you come out. Don't have to be doing any running. There are a lot of folks that don't run.
Come hang out. You can come cheer in the morning, cheering, when
and you're
I first heard
with us all day, you can just come and, hey, let's all go on Pirates together. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to do my own thing. Like, don't feel awkward or anything. We're just normal people.
When we first did the first Run ICOT event, Run ICOT event, people say, oh, we're going to get up and we're going to go cheer. I'm like, cheer? What is that?
And now you're like the biggest cheerer of everything.
Let me tell you, it is so much fun to be out there cheering the runners on. They love it. And as now a fledgling runner myself, I'm attempting to do a half marathon. Come out and cheer. I'm going to need it because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
But for people who have been asking where we're going to be and everything, as the courses get official, we'll definitely have meeting places for the morning. What time? All you got to do is just roll out of bed and meet us or not. And we'll be doing stuff in the parks, and come join us. Come say hello.
Yep.
Or don't.
The schedule typically will be listed in the running forum on intercot.com. So as we inch closer to that, just if you're local here, come on out and say hi. It'll be fun. And if you just happen to be down there, great. Or plan a trip right now.
Yep. The dates, I'm there November 1st to November 5th.
Yep. So I think all of us will be in or down there around those dates, not necessarily the dates themselves. So, yep. Anyway, that's it. Yes, Wes, we need more calories.
if we're allowed to use
space, it. Gene. Really, explore the space.
Explore the space. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Carolyn, you got that music there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, you had one job, lady.
It's, apologies, folks. I didn't have my music or my soundboard with me tonight, but when we are in the
bubble shuffle again.
Sweet. When we are in our normal space, I will have the Intercot theme. So.
It's not as good as the music, but we like it.
Anyway, for Justin, Carolyn, I am still John, and that wraps.
He hit the post.
Thank you, everyone.
Radio man.
I'm a professional. Look it up. Look it up. All right.
John.
Bye now.
FM.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
See you soon. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.